Welcome back, everyone. This is part 3 of the King's Castle. King James, along with Blair Champagne and Pete Colberg.
Colberg.
And like I said before, tonight we're giving you all the fallout for the Survivor Series.
Is that right, Fidel?
But we still have to touch on SmackDown for this past Tuesday for a little bit. Because something very interesting happened right at the top of the show. Shane McMahon came out to the ring and actually attempted to offer James Ellsworth a guaranteed contract.
I saw that.
With SmackDown.
I saw that with my own 2 eyes.
However, AJ Styles came out.
Oh, nice job, Pete. Nice job, Pete. Clap for Pete. Very good joke.
Greatest pun of the show. Anyway.
Very good.
Anyway, AJ Styles comes out there.
10-second moment of silence for Pete's joke.
Oh, boy.
Alright, back to the albino.
Anyway, AJ Styles comes out there and basically tries to taunt Ellsworth, saying he hadn't earned anything, and just continuing to berate him. So then Mr. Styles says that he needs a tune-up match for TLC and the TLC match with Ambrose. So therefore, he comes up with the idea of suspending the contract above the ring and having a ladder match.
A ladder match.
And Ellsworth...
And Ellsworth has a broken neck, right?
Well, he was in the neck brace, but his neck is not broken. Thank goodness. But Ellsworth accepted. And I thought hands down that was the dumbest move anybody could have made. Because
James, when I saw it happen, I didn't think he accepted because I used my albino to English translator. And albino, he was...
He's not albino, dude. He's American.
And albino, he was... That's not my favorite thing you've said.
What the hell? What the hell is so funny?
Albinos can be Americans, Jay.
They're not blacklisted. We're going to have an albino registry.
Oh, God.
That's why it was funny. In English, he was saying yes, but actually in his home language of albino, he was saying no. He didn't want to wrestle that ladder match at all.
Well, he accepted the match, and let's just say it had a very different outcome than I expected, because Dean Ambrose was told to leave the building, but again throughout the night he kept barging into Shane McMahon's office wearing these weird disguises, and during the match he comes in there dressed as a gladiator, tries to distract Styles. So then it looks like Ellsworth is out for the count. Styles is going to climb the ladder, grab the contract, but at the last second, Ellsworth super kicks Styles in the face, and he lands on his back at an angle to where his foot was tied up in the ropes. So therefore, they opened the door for Ellsworth to climb the ladder and grab the contract. So therefore, not only does Ellsworth now have a full-time contract, but he also has a future guaranteed WWE Championship match. Now, if this isn't a definition of Miracle on 34th Street, I don't know what is.
The actual Miracle on 34th Street?
Well, I'm referring to a holiday miracle, if you will, because let's be honest. Ever since we first saw James Ellsworth, we thought this guy was a bunch of crap.
I thought he was a goober. I still do.
But in reality, he's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, I learned that.
So we'll just be interested to see how that goes.
Wait. Question for you, James. Since you're a wrestling historian and scholar.
Yeah?
And you refuse to think albinos are Americans. Has there ever been a more successful wrestler that's looked less like a wrestler?
Well,
Eugene?
I would probably have to say yes, because Eugene, for those of you who don't know, was Eric Bischoff's nephew.
That was such a weird story.
On camera, and
Kind of made me uncomfortable.
He
still am hearing about it.
He was this wrestling savant who would during his matches emulate some of his favorite superstars, and he went undefeated for a long time under the tutelage of William Regal. And
William Regal didn't look like a wrestler at all either.
Well,
He had that beer belly.
he's an English gentleman, so what do you expect? Gentlemen are supposed to wear suits, not wrestling tights.
I'm still trying to
But
figure out.
he still wore wrestling tights.
But now he's...
Does that mean he's
now-
not a gentleman?
What? Of course he's a gentleman.
So do you think that this...
Ellsworth?
well, yeah, but do you think that
Fine.
partnership between
Domestic
Ellsworth
partnership, yes.
and Ambrose will stay together? Or
Well-
do you think Ellsworth will go his own way?
Well, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be surprised if Ellsworth ends up costing Ambrose the title at TLC.
Oh, I didn't think about that. You might be right.
Good point.
Because remember, the only way to win a TLC match, just like a normal ladder match, is to climb the ladder and secure the belt. So he could be climbing the ladder, and Ellsworth could accidentally kick Styles into the ladder and knock Ambrose off. So something could happen.
And now do you think Ellsworth will go... How long do you think Ellsworth will go undefeated?
Well,
If he goes undefeated.
honestly, I don't see his undefeated streak lasting more than 6 months.
Yeah.
If
I was thinking 3 weeks.
anything else. But anyway, also in another related storyline, we had a tag team turmoil match on this past Friday show. This past Tuesday show. And American Alpha won the match, or so we thought. Because after the match, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton got involved and said that next week on SmackDown Live, they're coming for the tag titles. So it'll now be American Alpha going against Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt this Tuesday from Columbia, South Carolina. And the winners will go on to face Slater and Rhino at TLC.
I still think it's ridiculous Randy Orton's in with the Wyatts.
Well,
I do. I'm sorry.
I gotta tell you something. Ordinarily, I would give the edge to American Alpha like that. But I have to agree with something JBL said not too long ago. Ever since Orton joined the Wyatt family, he's been more dangerous than ever. So, I think this is Apex Predator times 10. American Alpha's in big trouble.
I don't know. I just don't see Orton being in with the Wyatts. It's just really weird, too.
That is weird. That doesn't fit.
Well, it doesn't matter what fits, son. Because just like in wrestling,
What was that?
yeah.
That's strange. That sounded like you were insulting me, but also taking a huge shit at the same time.
Well, I was trying to impersonate.
It doesn't matter what works, son. Oh!
I was trying to impersonate Bray Wyatt, so I was trying.
Do you have any candles in here? Oh man, that was a snake.
Or I was trying to make my voice sound ominous. So
Oh, dark and ominous.
yeah.
Sound more dark and ominous. Do you get that reference, James? Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Have you seen that movie?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
I'd forgotten about that part of the movie.
Oh, do you remember when he makes his Muppets musical? And if I see Van Helsing again, I swear to the God, Lord, I will slay him. No, it's a Dracula musical. Excuse me.
We're here. But anyway, when we come back, it'll be time for.
James, you jumped the shark.
Yeah.
When we come back, it'll be time for Blair, me, and Pete to tell you what's hot for the week. So stay right there.
Are we still going to do picks? We can do NFL picks, right?
Oh yeah, and the NFL picks are coming up too. So stay right there.
Can we talk about communism versus capitalism?
No,
I can break it down.
dude, not on the.
I can use my history degree.
Put it to good use, right?
Blair explains.
Blair's explanation corner.
And then we can do communism versus democracy.
Oh no! I don't want to make anybody angry. So please.
Do you know what was the first ever pro wrestling match?
On
one side we had Fidel Castro.
No.
And the other side we had
Stop!
pretty boy John F. Kennedy.
Stop! No.
And
It was both of the Love Sponge versus Johnny Weaver.
remember when I took on Bubba the Love Sponge?
I hope you won.
I'm just
Outside
kidding.
the TNA?
I'm just kidding.
It was JFK versus Fidel Castro, and you won the match by throwing the other one in a bay of pigs. It was the original. It was the original buried
All the
alive
way
match.
home.
Don't you mean hog pen match? So they got covered in sod and mud.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
My oh my!
Great moment of history, and it happened right here in Charlotte, North
I
Carolina.
feel smarter already.
This has been History with Blair. Now the King's Castle will be right back right after
James,
this.
did you know that? Did you know that the dictator Castro and JFK had a
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look!
You know who's the guest referee?
You
Santa Claus.
what?
Yeah. Look it up. Look it up later.
Okay, I don't know.
And another historic wrestling match was when William Howard Taft took on his bathtub.
Yeah, and Taft ended up losing that match.
Whoa! We'll be right back.